huge difference. And then they show that I think it was actually the Bhagavan, the guy, he I'll try not to spoil anything else, but oh my gosh, they're all so give me the heebie-jeebies. Anyways, there's so many strange characters in that show, but yeah, one of them was saying it cost $10,000 to feed one tiger, and I think Joe Exotic was saying he could feed one for $3,000. And then they were showing these truckloads of old meat from Walmart, or like just like nasty old stuff, and the people who worked there would take home some of the old stuff, like smell it and see if there was anything that was
really
themselves. Yeah, just nasty. There's just a lot of nastiness. And so yeah, there's like that whole, morbid fascination with people's dark sides and stuff. And I definitely have a morbid fascination with people's dark sides, but not when it comes to abusing animals or people. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. It's like watching Hoarders or something.
Hoarders, I do have a sick fascination with, I have to say. I do, because well, I used to. I mean, I haven't watched. I don't even know if it's still on, but
I don't know.
That I do find fascinating, because that's people's, like, well, I want to say choice, but it's also, a mental health problem, I would say. I think it's safe to say. But are you good?
Yeah, he was just asking if they should wait for lunch for me, and I said no, it's fine.
Yeah, except of course sometimes hoarders have, like, tens of animals, which is a problem, or if children are involved in that kind of household. But most of the time, I shouldn't say most of the time, because a lot of the time they would find like dead cat carcasses under the couches, things like that. Like, I don't understand how people.
Yeah, it's bad enough finding like cockroaches or mice or something, but when you find a dog or a cat,
that's been there decomposing for God knows how long, or that the other cats were eating. That's but the stuff that I found fascinating was just the garbage in general, and the mental health, and like people their own feces and putting them in the closet. Like, what is that?
I know.
What is that?
And just like seeing their house
in your brain.
That yeah. And like their shower will be full of junk, and
so they just won't shower. So they you're back. You were.
Yeah, I just gotta plug my phone in.
No problem. But yeah, like people just wouldn't shower. They'd use like the kitchen sink that they would have to crawl over garbage to use, like on their hands and knees, and just like splash themselves or something like that. Like, because how do they do laundry? It's not like they have clean face cloths.
No,
and some of them would actually go to work.
I know.
Go to work. How do you hide that? I don't get it.
I know. And I've heard that there are people, like, I've heard that there are people that people I know.
Yeah. There are people in Cumberland County who live like that. For sure there are.
Yeah. And the people that I know that talk about it, they're like, you would never ever know that person was a hoarder. Like they show up to work and they're like a manager or some kind of professional, and they show up and they're organized at work and they're a leader and whatever. But
like, would it be to the extreme? I mean, it must be. I mean, there are all kinds of people with all kinds of issues all over the place. But like, would it be to the extreme that they're living in garbage, or do they just have a whole lot of stuff? Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, because I don't know the people.
No,
they were never named or anything, and I'm fine with that. I don't want to know.
No. I mean, it's not a judgment of people, because there's something is something.
It's a coping mechanism.
It's a coping mechanism. It's a faulty, maladaptive coping mechanism. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I don't know.
Yeah. Sick fascination of that, though. Same with Celebrity Rehab. I used to love that show with Dr. Drew.
People talk about it. I've never seen it.
I love it. It again is a sick fascination. But coming back to Tiger King, they showed a lot of, like, in Tiger King, they showed moments of how they were making this reality TV thing. And I mean, you know that most of it is staged anyways, but when you're watching it, you kind of allow yourself to believe that, you know, these are real things.
Yeah.
But, you know, they showed in Tiger King that he would get all amped up when the cameras were rolling and, you know, like fire people or just sort of be extra demonstrative. And then as soon as it was over, you know, then he was normal.
Right.
Relative. But so you think of, like, you know, Celebrity Rehab or Hoarders. I find it harder to believe that they would create those scenarios because they're pretty in-depth. But yeah, you wonder, like, how real these reality shows are. But yeah, Celebrity Rehab I really enjoyed because I don't know, I haven't seen it in a really long time, but I liked the counseling aspect, obviously, because that's kind of an area that I have interest in. But I really liked watching the human behavior of people who were addicted and who the drama that naturally happens when you have an addictive lifestyle, you know? Yeah. So yeah, I guess I do have a sick fascination with people's maladaptive coping mechanisms and drama. I don't know.
There's a show that there's a show that we watch kind of regularly, I guess. It's Ink Master.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So Dave Navarro.
Yeah.
Is he a bassist or guitar player? I think he's a guitar player.
I'm not sure.
Anyway, so he teamed up with a couple of really well-respected tattooers. Mm-hmm. One of them's from Miami and the other one's from, I think, Texas. And they made the show.
Kat Von D was on. Is that the show Kat Von D was on? Or that's older.
Oliver, one of the tattooers, was married to Kat.
Okay.
But they're not together anymore. She remarried. But the other one, he in, like, Miami Ink. Mm-hmm. She was on the show with him.
Right, Miami.
So they kind of have a connection. I think that's how they got connected, was through her, kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so the show is completely, like, it's, the tattoos are real and people getting tattooed and whatever. Mm-hmm. But everything outside of that little part of it is completely scripted. Yeah. We have to skip through the interaction between the contestants because it's just complete bullshit. And they make up arguments and they start picking fights about stupid little things. And we're just like, oh my God.
Do you watch Love is Blind? Love is Blind is one that got a lot of attention too, not too long ago. One of those dating shows.
I've seen people talking about it. I never watched it. I'm not really into reality TV like that. Like, we watch Ink Master because we love tattoos.
It's not reality TV. It's not even close to reality TV. You know, I mean, like, at least, like, Ink Masters, they have a shop. Yeah, they do tattoos. At least part of it is real. But I don't even know the premise of Love is Blind, to be honest. We watched the credits, like the intro to one of them, and it was like, not so much. No, we didn't even get into the show itself. No, there's nothing real.
And I can't watch, like, The Bachelor or Big Brother or anything like that. I just can't get into it. And like American Idol and Dancing with the Stars, and I'm not big on reality TV. The only thing that we really did watch was Survivor, and I just got tired of that because it's been
because there's like 40 seasons,
20 years.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, it's kind of the same thing over and over. I did like it for probably the first like 8 to 10 seasons, maybe.
Yeah,
but no, and it was cool when it started out, and it's still cool if you haven't seen it 80 times.
Yeah,
but when I first moved back to Amherst, was staying with mom and dad for a few months, mom would want me to watch American Idol with her, and Dancing with the Stars I did like, but only for one season. And then it was like, well, now it's just the same thing. But some of the stuff that is incredible, like incredible. But it doesn't keep my attention for very long. And Bachelor, no.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
No, I can't do it.
No, Big Brother, I watched a couple episodes and I was like, what the am I watching? Like, what is the point of this? I know people love it, and I don't disrespect that. I just like, I don't.
It's our reality
right now. What's that?
It's our reality right now.
Yeah, totally. Except we're not together.
Stuck in the house, trying to come up with activities.
All by ourselves. Well, yeah, here all by myself. Yeah. Funny. All right. So what's another one you were thinking
of? One of my all-time favorite shows is The Mindy Project.
Oh yeah? I've never seen it.
No. And I'm so mad because they just took it off Netflix. And it's one of those shows that I put on for like background noise. Like if I'm folding laundry or something, I'll put it on. Or if I'm like scrolling through Facebook and just want something in the background, I'll put that on. Or like when Alex would go play hockey on like Sunday nights or something, I'd put that on and just watch that until I went to bed or whatever. I could just watch it over and over and over. I just love her.
She's the one who was in The Office, right?
Yeah. And it has like some of the characters from The Office appear in the show.
Okay.
But,
is it
really
the same character? Is it her same character?
No.
Okay, gotcha.
No.
So what's the premise? I don't know anything about it.
So she is a gynecologist, obstetrician, and she works in a practice with a couple of other doctors, and they live in New York City, and it's just about her lifestyle. Like she's kind of like a 16, 17-year-old in an adult woman body kind of thing. And she wants to party, and she wants to dress in like pretty dresses and get her hair done and her nails done and go shopping. And she spends all her money on fashion stuff. And she can't keep like a serious relationship. She goes on a lot of dates and stuff, and it's just really entertaining.
Yeah.
And it's like an indulgent kind of show because I mean it's just fluffy, but it's fun. I like it, but I'm really upset that I can't watch it anymore.
Yeah, really. I like having those things that you can just have in the background, like you say, when you're doing laundry or whatever. It's nice to just like, I don't usually use TV shows. I usually have like YouTube recordings that I listen to or whatever, but like ones, I know some people like Friends, they can listen to and or watch it over and over and over and over just because it's that like, it's like, I don't know, like an old friend kind of thing. Like it's just sort of there, you get it, you know. And The Office is another one that people can watch over and over and over. Yeah.
That's on my list too.
Is it? Yeah, that's fun. I like that show. I haven't watched it.
Me too.
Years. I kind of just got away from the sitcom world.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever.
What else is on your list?
I have, what else did I write down here? Ozark. I love it.
Oh.
Have you watched Ozark?
I want to watch that. I think we watched 1 or 2 episodes. I don't remember why we stopped. I think we just got busy and got away from it and then didn't get back. But people are really talking about it right now because they have time to watch it. Yeah. So I want to get back into it.
And it's a little bit meatier, you know, like it's something you can kind of get into, and you do need to watch it in succession, right? Like you can't, you know, but if anyone's looking for like, you know, one of those, like, I don't have to think about this, I don't have to pay close attention, then it's not the one, because you want to know what's going on. But the first season came out 3 years ago in the summertime, and then the second season was the following summer, but then last year there was nothing. And so I remember thinking, like, did they just stop? Like, this was a good show. Did they just stop? And then they just came out with the third season like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
And so everybody who's watching is like, yay, it's back. But no, it's really good. And I love Jason Bateman. I just think he's he's so dry, and it's not a comedy at all, but his delivery is funny because he's just kind of cool about it all, you know, and just the way he reacts to things. I know the whole thing is really good. One
of my favorite sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say one of my favorite kids movies is Zootopia for his comedy.
Okay. I haven't seen that one. We haven't ventured into that one yet.